Well, welcome to today's daily reflection, where we will take a moment to reflect on the theme that touches all of our lives: patience. We're diving into James 5:7-8, a passage that uses a vivid metaphor of a farmer awaiting the harvest to teach us about the virtue of patience in our spiritual and everyday lives. See, James paints a picture of a farmer, a figure intimately tied to the cycles of nature. And this farmer plants seed and then, crucially, waits. See, this waiting isn't passive. It's filled with activities like nurturing, protecting, and planning. But it's fundamentally a waiting game depending on the elements beyond the farmer's control. See, these elements, particularly the early and late rains, are vital for the crops to grow and mature. And this imagery is a powerful metaphor for our own lives. We sow various types of seeds: personal efforts, hopes, dreams, and relationships. And like the farmer, we must learn that our efforts need time to take root and flourish. And they rely on the factors that are outside of our control, which in our case often involves divine timing. So James urges us to be patient, therefore, brothers, until the coming of the Lord. The instruction isn't about idly waiting for time to pass, but it involves an active, expectant waiting that trusts in the certainty of God's promises. It's a patience that sustains us through trials and often frustrating silence that can only follow a prayer. So just as the farmer trusts in the reliability of the seasons, we're called to trust in God's perfect timing. And our spiritual growth and answers to our prayers unfold in a timeline that God sets, perfectly orchestrated to occur right when they will have the greatest impact on our growth and readiness. So how do we wait? Are we resentful or are we hopeful? The farmer waits with expectancy for the rains because he knows they will come. We too should wait on God's movements with confidence. This attitude of hopeful waiting should also influence how we treat others, granting them the time that they need to change and grow at their own pace. So, to wrap up James 5:7-8, it offers a profound insight into the practice of patience. This passage encourages us to trust in the processes, visible and invisible, that God uses to mold our lives and to fulfill His promises. And as we continue on our paths, let's strive to emulate the patience of the farmer, confident in the coming of the rains, trusting fully in the perfect timing of God's plans. So I just want to thank you for joining me today, and may this reflection on patience help you to view the trials and the waiting periods in your own life with renewed hope and faith.